So the Gotham Awards just happened and I want to just run through it quickly because I'm really curious what won. I had no idea, and you know what? Why not make a video about it? We're gonna start with Outstanding Supporting Performance. Here are all the nominees, and the winner is Charles Melton from May December. I do not get to see movies early because, you know, I'm a very small film reviewer at the moment. So I have not seen this movie yet. But I am very excited to see May December. I'm going to try to see it like Friday afternoon. You know, it's one of those movies that I've had marked on my calendar forever at this point, and I'm really excited for it. I think it's gonna be Netflix's Oscar type of movie. I know a lot of people think it's gonna be Maestro, but it's just kind of looking like as time goes on, it's going to shift into being May December because reviews about that movie seem to be just so much more positive than reviews for Maestro. I feel like most people that have seen Maestro either say it's like fine or okay. But May December, I'm hearing people say it's like excellent, which has me so excited. Other great nominees: Penelope Cruz for Ferrari. I'm very excited for that performance. Jamie Foxx, They Clone Tyrone. Excellent nomination. He is just by far the standout performance of They Clone Tyrone. Otherwise, it's like kind of a forgettable sci-fi type of film that's just shot in a really fun and interesting way. But yeah, Jamie Foxx is the one thing that I really remember about that movie. He was great. Ryan Gosling, Barbie, that's obvious. Glenn Howerton, Blackberry. If you've seen Blackberry, that's obvious. He's incredible, but more of a lead performance in my opinion. Like, I get that it is supporting according to the Gothams and the Oscars and all the other awards that could nominate him, but it really is more of a co-lead type of supporting performance. Sandra Hüller for The Zone of Interest. Yeah, I am very excited about that movie as well. Rachel McAdams for Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is a performance I have heard no one talk about. So to see that the Gothams are nominating it and just giving it the attention it deserves is awesome. I am personally doing my own like awards, and McAdams is still there as supporting. I don't really remember at the moment, like off the top of my head, if I have her winning. I also just don't want to reveal that. But she will definitely be a nominee. Her performance in Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is seriously incredible. Like, all these nominees that I know about are really good. And then Divine Joy Randolph from The Holdovers. I have a review about that movie, which I put out a couple of weeks ago. You can go and check that out. She is phenomenal, and The Holdovers is by far just one of my favorite movies of the year. Lily Gladstone won this award, but not for Killers of the Flower Moon. She won it for this movie called The Unknown Country, and that's great. Good for her. That's really cool that not only is she in this big movie that is Killers of the Flower Moon, where she will definitely be getting an Oscar nomination, but she's also being awarded for a different movie that she was in that probably won't get any Oscar attention. I just think that that's pretty cool. Aside from that, Greta Lee, Past Lives, great nominee. Franz Rogowski from Passages, I thought was also just a really good nominee. He does a great job in Passages. Andrew Scott, All of Us Are Strangers. I really want to see that movie, and I can't wait for when I get to see that in theaters. Just really excited. Kaylee Spaney for Priscilla. Love her performance to death. She is incredible in Priscilla, and I cannot recommend that movie enough. Tiana Taylor and Michelle Williams for me kind of go hand in hand. I thought that both of those movies were just okay, but each of their performances were great on their own. And Jeffrey Wright, American Fiction, just another movie I'm very excited for and can't wait to see. I am really glad to see that Anatomy of a Fall won Best Screenplay here, but really what I am the most excited about, even though it didn't win, is that RMN got nominated. I adore RMN, and I feel like that's another movie which I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about. So I'm just glad it is getting the attention it deserves from the Gothams. I really, like, in a dream world, it would get nominated for Best International Film at like the Oscars or something, though I highly doubt that's gonna happen. I would love for it to, though, so Oscars, you know, you can make that happen. That would be awesome. Other nominees, All of Us Strangers, again, really want to see it. May December, really want to see it. And Zone of Interest, really want to see it. I'm excited for all of those films, but of the two that I have seen, those are excellent nominations. Like, this is a great category by the Gothams. To be honest, with Breakthrough Director, I haven't seen 3 of these movies, and I probably won't. Those being All Dirt Road's Taste of Salt, Blue Jean, and Huesera. Of the 2 that I have seen, 1001 and Past Lives, those are good nominations. Personally, I think Celine Song did do a better job as a first-time director, though I do get that there's a lot of thematic importance with 1001, in that just like, when it comes to what is going on in the world right now, that movie is incredibly important, and Rockwell, just her direction in that film was very powerful. One director who I really wish got nominated here but didn't is Rain Allen Miller for Rye Lane. I think that's a missed opportunity to not nominate her, just because Miller directed one of the best rom-coms that's been made in years, in my opinion. Just the style of that film, the chemistry between the 2 leads, just everything about Rye Lane is just so fresh. You know, while you have other rom-coms that are coming out that are so stuck in the rom-com formula. And, you know, Rye Lane breaks through the formula while also sticking to the best parts of it, which is why I just think Rain Allen Miller would have been a great nominee here. Sadly, she did not get nominated. Best International Feature, Anatomy of a Fall, great choice. I've already talked about this film a little bit in this video, but yeah, I love Anatomy of a Fall. Really just such a thrilling courtroom drama, but the fact that it's more about the family aspect of this film I just found to be incredibly beautiful, and made it so much bigger than the subgenre that is a courtroom drama. So yeah, Anatomy of a Fall, fantastic pick, and seeing it nominated and winning awards here for the Gothams makes me excited for Anatomy of a Fall, hopefully winning awards at other award shows too. That would be awesome. This is also the first time we're seeing Poor Things here, which is really surprising because, like, I would have expected Emma Stone to be considered for Best Lead Performance. Just glad to see that Poor Things is here. I'm really excited to see that film as well. And to be honest, I have never heard of Totem. I don't think that's how it should be pronounced, but I don't know the proper pronunciation. If I get a chance to watch it though, I will definitely check it out. And finally, for Best Feature, I think this is the one award where I have seen all of the nominees, which is pretty cool. To me, the only standout ones are Past Lives, which won, thank God, because Past Lives is phenomenal and definitely the best movie of these 5 in my opinion. And then Passages I also thought was a bit of a standout, though I assumed it would have been an international film because it is a French film, but I guess because the majority of the language that's spoken in Passages is English, so maybe that's why it's not considered an international film, and then maybe Anatomy of a Fall just barely makes it in as an international film because it's like 40% English and 60% French. You know, maybe, I don't really know. Should probably do my own research on that. And then the other 3 movies, Reality, Showing Up, and 1001, just all 3 of them to me were okay. Maybe it's just because I'm still a pretty young movie watcher and my movie taste just isn't sophisticated enough for movies that are like 1001, Showing Up, and Reality. So maybe these are the type of films where I can revisit them in like 3 to 4 years and appreciate them a lot more than I do now. thank you for watching this little video just talking about the Gothams. Just thought it would be an interesting change of pace for the types of videos I make. We will be back to just normal movie reviews later this week, so stay tuned for those. And the first one will probably be May, December, and I cannot wait.